Hi, welcome to Julius Bar. Today we're gonna mix a Savoy Hotel special cocktail number 2. So today we continue our exploration of the Savoy cocktail book by Harry Craddock with the Savoy Hotel special cocktail number 2. It's a simple recipe and I don't know why it caught my eye and I worked on it because it didn't taste good right away. Let me explain while we get down to mixing. So the original recipe says to put 2 dishes of Dubonnet, the fruity French aperitif wine. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 10 milliliters because of the dishes at that time were kind of not so accurate, and also I find that less than this we are not gonna be able to taste the Dubonnet. And here's the thing, this cocktail is largely a martini with a dash of Dubonnet. The Dubonnet is sweet, while normally you will add something bitter to a martini, like bitters, to make it more interesting. So in that sense, the cocktail is specified with 1/3 of French vermouth, dry vermouth, was not good. Because basically we were adding something sweet to the martini, didn't work out. And I was left wondering what kind of bitter we could add to this cocktail to keep the Dubonnet flavor but make it more tasty. And the solution was, of course, right in my fridge. Cocchi Americano, substituting the normal dry vermouth for the Cocchi Americano, completely changed the cocktail and made it so good. So 22.5 milliliters of Cocchi Americano, because the quinine content of the Cocchi just balance the whole cocktail out. And then we're gonna need 45 milliliters of gin. I'm choosing the Sakurao standard modern London dry gin with a touch of citrus in it, 47% ABV, reasonably priced. And we are done. Let's get some ice and let's give this bad boy a stir. Nice pinkish color thanks to the Dubonnet. And if you stick around after the credits, I'm gonna tell you why the Savoy Hotel is called the Savoy Hotel. And I've been wondering for some time because Savoy Hotel is from London, but the Savoy family of noble people, as far as I know, was the family that provided the kings to Italy from 18 something up until World War II. I was like, why a London hotel would be called after an Italian king? But the answer after the credits. So let's strain our cocktail in a small cocktail glass. Let's express some orange peel. This is also as instructed by Harry Craddock. But then I'm gonna take a chance and add a cherry to a martini, which would normally be considered sacrilege. But in this case, we are exploring the berry flavors of the Dubonnet, so I think the cherry is just right for the cocktail. And there you go, a Savoy Hotel special cocktail number 2. Cheers. Tasty. Really. Just a word of warning. You gotta use a Cocchi Americano or another Americano vermouth or aperitif, however you want to call it. Because the quinine and the gentian, which are present in the Cocchi, completely change the flavor of the drink in a really good way, because we balance out the touch of sweetness brought by the Dubonnet, while keeping the touch of berries right in the background. Actually, it would be interesting to try with Cocchi Rosa, That will be probably really good too. We don't have access to Cocchi Rosa here in Japan. In Italy, yes. So I might try it in Italy. But I'm not gonna buy a bottle of Dubonnet in Italy. I don't know, maybe I should bring back a Cocchi Rosa this year. From Italy to Japan. Nice. Balance between dry, bitter, and the touch of sweetness of the Dubonnet. Let me try the cherry, if it matches as well as I think it should. Yeah, cherry is fine. It's nice. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Steal yourself one of the Craddock cocktails, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. So, why the Savoy Hotel is called the Savoy Hotel? And when I started reading the Wikipedia page, I was like, these people are taking it too far back in time, because they start from year 1000 or something. But they were right, because around that time, 1000, 1200, I don't know, a long time ago, in the British royal family, there was some relative to the Savoy family. And the king of that time gave this, an uncle or something, a strip of land in London. Since then, everything that's been built in this strip of land, hospitals, churches, whatever it was there, it was the Savoy something. In the 1800s, Richard Doyle Cart built the Savoy Theatre in this location to show on the stage the productions of Gilbert and Sullivan, like the Pirates of Penzance or The Mikado. I know nothing about Gilbert and Sullivan, but that's the comic opera they were doing at that time, and they were smash hits. With the profits from the Savoy Theatre, even built the Savoy Hotel. Following a trip to the US, he went to US and he said, oh, the hotels here are so much nicer. He came back to London and he decided to build a really fancy hotel following the American way. And for example, he put cool things like electricity. Cool. And then he called like some famous chef, and then he also made an American bar in it. And that's where later in the 1920s, 30s, Harry Craddock was hired as the manager, and that's how we got all this bunch of really cool cocktails. So now you know how Savoy hotels are called like that. It goes back to noble people 800 or even more years ago. The Savoy family was in power in Italy for less than 100 years, the time from the unification of Italy up until World War II. Anyway, after the war, there was a referendum. The Italian people voted for the Republic. The king was exiled, and thank God, because that family was not the nicest. You can check out on Netflix the documentary called The King That Never Was, and it really looked like that guy was a murderer. One of, I think the guy at the time of exile was a baby, but then he became a older man that probably killed somebody. So probably not the nicest people, or the smartest people. Kings, man, who gives a flying about kings? Kill the king, in the words of Ronnie James Dio.